Greetings, everybody. I am Lobo, and welcome to Luna. This is episode 219 of my Minecraft survival series, and you might remember a couple episodes back, we got some honey farms and some honeycomb farms built on the outside of Luna's walls over here in the Garden Center Annex. And you might also remember that, I had some flaws in my redstone. Go figure, right? Now, I said it was something I was going to try to fix in between episodes, and guess what? That is exactly what I've done. So follow me and I'll show you what I've done to remedy that issue. Remember what the issue was. We were getting double dispenser action from our honey farms. Basically getting the glass bottle shot out that collected the honey, but also an additional glass bottle. And I said, you know what, I'll get you out in a minute. I said that was likely due to the observers, and guess what? It was due to the observers. So we've taken those out of the equation. We just have a signal running out of here, measuring the amount of honey in our bee nest, then a signal going from that back up to the dispenser to harvest that honey. So just doing this the simplest way possible, getting rid of the observers, getting rid of that unnecessary bit of over-engineering that actually made this not work. Yeah, things are much better here these days. Are any of these about to harvest? There we go. There's a harvest. So as you can see, everything's working great. Sir, I'm going to need to ask you to come with me. Also, you hiding under the stairs. Yeah, I see you there. You're not very good at hiding. You have to come with me also. Follow me right this way, because y'all ain't doing any good back here. Mr. Beworth Buzzington and also Buzzworthy Beaton. Both of you guys. Yeah, you know the deal. You know the deal by now. Excellent. Come on, right this way. Perfect. Thank you. And thank you. Num-nums? Yes. I bring you all num-nums. And the reason you didn't get any num-nums is because you're up here where you're not supposed to be. You come on down here. I don't know what you think you're doing. Yeah, excuse me. This thing needs some maintenance. I need to go ahead and, kind of relocate the bees that are trying to go off to where they don't need to be. For instance, this guy right here. Yeah, you didn't get any num-nums either. You know why? Because you're not doing what you need to be doing. Come on down here. You know the deal. You better not. Don't you think about it. Don't even. Yeah. We're gonna do stuff today, I promise. I just need to get this taken care of. Is everyone now familiar with the locations of your homes? Yes. That's right. Excellent. Perfect. Great. So now that we've got that taken care of, the first thing we're going to work on this episode is this area right here, trying to beautify it a little bit, trying to finish it up. Now, I think the first thing we're probably going to want to do in regards to that is kind of take a look at the layout one more time, because now it is raining. Bye, bees. Bye. It's like it's just you and me now, Cal. That's fine. That's fine. So, as far as the layout goes, we're going to change this up a little bit because we're insetting these flower beds into the ground right here, which means that, having them overlap is not really going to work for us. That's not the block I want to take out. No, we want to get rid of this one right here and then, put a redstone lamp in over there just for symmetry. You know what? I got completely off subject here. You know what? My mind took a little bit of a detour there, but you know what, we'll humor it. Right now we got that taken care of, and we can talk about what I was going to talk about, which are these flower beds right here. Now originally we were going to use slabs to kind of dress the outlines of the flower beds, but we decided to inset these into the ground like we did our first flower bed over here, which means we're going to be using stairs to separate them rather than the slabs, which means we are going to need a little bit more spacing in between just so we can get some separation, right? So let me go ahead and start by redrawing these outlines. Basically, we're just going to take the designs we already have in and just shift them over a little bit so that way, each flower bed is its own flower bed and not overlapping with another flower bed. Hopefully this is going to work for us. So we got all our new outlines in. We do have a little bit of spacing in between them. We got rid of all the overlaps. Let's just go ahead and make sure it looks okay as far as the overall layout of this, right? Let's go ahead and take to the skies here and hope that everything seems great. Wonderful. You know what? I think that might be even better than what we had before. So, at this point, we know what the layout of this place is going to be. We know we're going to have 10 individual flower beds over here. We also know that we're going to want to landscape this area, get rid of all the, you know, just a basic grass blocks, get some variation in here. So at this point, what I think we're going to do is just go ahead and call Dee on over here, put on a little bit of music, and just get this taken care of. Welcome back, everybody, and now we have our first little bit of landscaping done on the outside of Luna's city walls. And you know what? I think I like it. It really dresses up this area a lot. It is a suitable addition to the Luna Garden Center, I think, where we can come here to farm our flowers. Keeps me happy, keeps the bees happy. Well, except for these guys who failed land nav. Or air nav, as the case may be, but that's fine. You know, we can just lead them back to where they need to be in case too many of them ever get stuck. We have plenty of lighting along our pathways here. We have sea lanterns placed under these trapdoors along our pathway, under the moss carpets, off the pathway. Speaking of trapdoors, I added a trapdoor to our flower farm over here, so if we want to harvest a different flower, we just pop this open, put the different flower in there, and then, you know, start the farm up. I can run around here and collect them. Nothing falls in the hole, which means I don't have to go in the hole, so that makes flower farming a little bit more convenient. As far as these other flower beds go, they are mostly for looks, but also to make sure our bees can get enough pollen to make all their honey and honeycomb over here at their farms. And speaking of their farms, I also get myself an actual entrance into the maintenance area back here, which is very convenient. I got some extra bee nests stored in this chest right here. I may also use that to store some other stuff for maintenance. But yeah, it gives me easy access to the redstone. As far as what else I'm going to be storing in the chest. I need to get some more glass bottles made up, but in order to do that, I'm going to need more glass, which means I need to spend some more time with our librarians in between episodes. But I mean, everything's looking good here. It's feeling good here, you know? As far as production goes, well, we're getting a pretty decent amount of honeycomb coming in. That's nice. And as far as honey goes, that's looking pretty good too. Now, theoretically, we should be able to open up the Garden Center Annex to the rest of Luna without having it be an issue for our villagers, because we do have plenty of lighting to spawn-proof this. Except for maybe right here. I think that should be fine, but you know what? I'm paranoid, so we're gonna need some lighting. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. As of right now, Luna is a zombie-free zone, at least as far as the areas where our villagers are, and I intend to keep it that way. Now, before we move on, I think it would probably be a good idea to go ahead and harvest our honey, make up our honey blocks, and then redistribute the glass bottles back into the dispensers. That way we can keep this place operational. Now, I've been saying for a while I wanted to make more use of honey blocks. Now we have the means to. Now that we have completed our first true harvest of our honey farms, let me go ahead and show you what we've got so far. We've got a total of 3 and some change stacks of honey blocks, which is more than I've ever had. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with what we've been doing over there. And now, of course, since we have a string farm and a honeycomb farm at our disposal, we can make something that I've been looking forward to making for a while. And that, of course, is candles. So you know what, let's go ahead and make up, I don't know, maybe 4 for now. And we'll see what we think of it, you know? We'll carry the honeycomb and string on us, though, because we are probably going to make many more than that. But you might remember there is one build here in Luna where I've been looking forward to putting candles for a very long time. Our grand entranceway right here, these two towers. Back when we built these a long time ago, I said I wanted candles in here, and we just had these placeholder torches. But now these can go, and we can finally go ahead and place our candles. Oh, no! Place! Why do you not place? Place! What do I have to do to place candles? Why is this not intuitive? That was embarrassing. Why can I not place the candles? Place candles there, not there, because we need full blocks in order to place candles. Why do we need a full block in order to place a candle? I don't like that. I don't want this to be a full block. Dang it. You know what? I don't even care. You know what? I've been looking forward to this for 10 months, but it's not even worth it. I don't even want candles there. I don't want a full block there. I don't want candles there. Just move on. We're just going to move on. I don't even like candles. I don't know anybody does like candles. Who likes fragrant, atmospheric, decorative light sources in their builds? Nobody. Everybody. You know what I do like, though? I like this walkway that we have on the border of Luna's perimeter here, and I'm thinking we might add that to this side. Like, I'm talking about like the stone and wood stuff on the ends here. I'm thinking we might go ahead and surround Luna with that. I also think I might go ahead and get rid of this hill right here that does not fit in with the rest of Luna's exterior. You know, because we built this section of wall a while back, and it's not working with what we've added since then. So let me go ahead and handle this. Yeah, this got me feeling much better. You know what I call this? Shovel therapy. That's the great thing about Minecraft. You run into problems with this game, you just shovel all your troubles away. Freaking candles. And see, now I'm not even thinking about the candles anymore. Who needs candles when we got walls, right? Why am I missing pieces of my wall? What did the candles do to my wall? Those freaking candles, what did they do to my wall? That's fine, we can fix that. We can fix that. There we go. See, my walls, they're the solutions to all my problems. Nice, cohesive, and candleless. Just the way I like them. So now that we've got that taken care of, what I want to do, as I said, is extend these walkways right here to encompass the entire perimeter of Luna. Well, most of the perimeter of Luna. You know what I mean. We're going to get a lot of this done. So I think at this point, what we're going to go ahead and do is call Dee Dee on over here, put on a little bit of music, and get to work. Welcome back, everybody. So now we have some of these perimeter walkways in. along the outskirts of Luna, and I am liking it. This area is starting to feel a little bit more complete every time we come out here. Of course, these walkways themselves aren't even done. We don't even have the outside sections of the walkways done. That's going to have to wait until we finish deepening our seas and we connect the land up here to the land down there beneath the sea, right? I left some of my scaffolding in. That's fine. I'll come back and get that a little bit later. We didn't get any walkways in along the perimeter of any of these outside edges because I'm still kind of planning those, and it's going to be a while before we touch them. And of course, on this side, we have lots of mountains that are going to need to be taken out before we can even think about the outside edges of these. And speaking of this, I used up a lot of spruce wood doing this, doing other projects. So what we might need to do is come back over here a little bit later, collect some more wood. That way we can use that for chests and hoppers for our storage system. You know, the other big project that uses tons and tons of wood. No! Please stop. Please, just don't. I just want to get my scaffolding. I just want my blocks. I just want my torch. You can't have my torch. Listen, you can't be persistent. I can't allow that to happen. You need to go somewhere. You need to go somewhere. Everybody needs to go somewhere and just let me do this simplest project in the world, picking up my stuff that I dropped. Oh my goodness, why are there so many of you? Ridiculous. Why am I drowning? This is just the worst. This is the worst. It's the worst. I'll tell you what the problem is. Y'all been hanging out with those candles too much. Oh my goodness, Luna is huge. What have I gotten myself into? What have these candles gotten me into? Now, since we are going to be working over here a little bit, I want to kind of fly around and just kind of determine which of these areas is going to stay and which of these areas is ultimately going to go to make room for deeper seas surrounding Luna. I'm trying to really figure out what to do with this mountain right here. Not sure if this should stay or go. I'm not sure if that zombie over there should stay or go. Because as of right now, I'm not really doing too much over here. You can stay for the time being. But as far as this mountain goes, there's two options. We could either, A, tear it all out, make room for the deeper seas, right? That is going to be a ton of work. But then again, if we keep it, if we turn this mountain into like its own little island, we will have to landscape it and probably do some other stuff with it, which will be a ton of work. So either way, we got a ton of work ahead of us when it comes to this area over here. Now, as far as this other bit of land goes, I'm thinking, well, probably everything on the right side of this riverbank is probably going to need to go. And we can keep everything to the left of it. Of course, that means we will be landscaping that as well. But that does give us an easy way to determine what's going to stay and what's going to go, right? I think I've already stated this in the past, so maybe I'm kind of just reiterating myself at this point. But yeah, it's this mountain that I'm just not too clear on yet. I don't know. We got plenty of time to think about it, though. I'm not in a rush to figure out what we're going to do there ultimately. What I know we're going to do right now, though, is just continue taking out the rest of this spruce forest over here to get our wood. And I'm going to go ahead and torch spam the crap out of this place before we do that, just to make sure I'm nice and safe, because we do run our time lapses throughout the night, and last thing I need is creepers, zombies, skeletons, and all that stuff sneaking up on me, right? Might be more entertaining for you guys if I didn't do this, but then again, you wouldn't be able to see me get attacked, so that wouldn't be fun either. So, torch spamming is the best option. Oh, why are you making spooky noises, Cave? Why are you being so ominous? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. You know what, let's go see what's going on down here, why it's being spooky. Let's go ahead and put that on. Just so we don't have any incidents. Oh, we're fine. It's fine. What are y'all worried about? It's fine. Oh, hello. Listen, I'm about to do some work over here. Y'all can't be hanging out. This place is off limits. And if you're wondering for some reason why I'm not lighting this place up at night, because it would be easier to see where we need to place our torches and all that stuff, well, that's because at night, out in the woods here, it gets very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Very scary. With all these creepy fellas hanging around. You go away. You guys also need to go away. I said away. Oh, missed. Yeah! Alright, we got one more over there. Make it a deal. You let me be, I'll let you be. Just blazing torches, no? Not an option. Fine. Y'all got them tridents. Not even taking any chances. Why? Nope, stop. Stop. Stop it. I don't appreciate this. I'm getting harassed by this Enderman. He is harassing me and I don't— You fool! Everybody knows Enderman can't step in water. What are you doing with your life? Stop it. Stop it. I told you. I told you what would happen. I didn't tell you what would happen, but that's what will happen if you don't stop it, okay? Now go on about your business. Take your grass block. Go home. Not an option? Uh-oh. You fool! It was a trap! I wasn't really disarmed. You thought I disarmed myself, huh? That could have potentially been bad. Now I think we should be good. I'm just gonna fly over here one time, just make sure we don't have any dark areas, any areas that look like they're going to spawn mobs. But I think we've pretty much just spammed this place over to the point where I'm going to be completely, totally 100% safe as we collect our lumber. So at this point, let's go ahead and call Dee Dee on over here, put on a little bit of music, and chop down some of these trees. Welcome back, everybody. At this point, what remains of our taiga is now tree-free. And I say that as if I'm proud of it, as if that's something to be proud of, taking down all these trees. It's not, but it needs to happen in order to get rid of all this land eventually and make room for what will be seas surrounding Luna. Because remember, all this stuff right here, this is going to have to go. But we will be planting more trees when we do the landscaping of these farther areas, but that, you know, it's going to have to wait. But this will be a lush area by the time we are done with it. At least everything to my right. Oh, you know what? We're actually not done yet. I missed one. Well, that's fine, that's fine. Take care of that. And as far as how much wood that netted us, well, let me go ahead and show you. We've got this chest right here. I know it doesn't look like a whole lot. It's because it's not. We actually have this chest right here and this chest right here as well. So that's a lot of wood for, well, a lot more chests and hoppers, which we're going to need for the storage system, and hopefully a little bit more spruce to do some other projects around Luna as well. So we got a lot done in this episode. It might not look like we built a whole lot, but we got a lot done because there's other stuff to consider. There's preparation. We got the walkways in around Luna's perimeter. We've got some resources gathered so that way we can put our efforts towards future projects and not have to worry about getting the resources for those projects. And we did actually get some building done, though. We got the entire Luna Garden Center Annex now completed. We got our honeycomb farms, our honey farms, our flower farms, all in one convenient little area. So that's nice. But this is where we're going to have to call it for today because I just got word from Wolfred that he has an idea of how we're going to deal with the corruption. So I need to speak to him in between episodes. And when we come back next time, we'll be dealing with that stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that little thumbs up button. That would mean a whole lot to me. And if you want to see more, please remember to subscribe. And as always, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out today. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, I am Lobo, and I will see you guys later.